Hi, this is Jo Painter of confidencecoachingforwomen.co.uk. And if you've listened to any of my previous videos, you've probably noticed that I have a slight northern accent. I grew up there and lived there for a lot of my life before coming down south, and so I've lost it a little bit. But what that shows you is that the way that we speak and the speech habits we have can tell people a lot about us and also about how we're feeling. In fact, if you listen to most groups of women talking, you'll notice that there are some speech habits in there that you don't generally see in men. And those speech habits are a way of softening or apologising so that we are good at building relationships and building rapport. And that's perfect for those sorts of situations. But when you translate it to the professional, career or business situation, they're not so appropriate sometimes. And those speech habits can end up giving the impression that you're less sure of what you're saying, you're less confident, or they can hedge the decision you're wanting to make, or they can just make you look like you're a little bit self-doubting. So let me just tell you a little bit about 3 particular speech habits that I would like to mention and how you can avoid them. So the first one is the word just. How often do you think you use the word just? I noticed several years ago that I was putting it in a lot of my emails. I'm just emailing you to, I'd just like to ask, I just wanted to. Well, in fact, I didn't just anything. I wanted to ask. I was emailing them because, but I wasn't being direct. And by putting the word just in, it sounded apologetic. It sounded like I didn't want to bother them, or I wasn't important, or what I was asking wasn't important. So if you notice yourself using the word just, whether verbally or in your emails, have a go at taking it out. And you'll realise actually that there's no need for it, and that you sound more direct, professional and positive without it. The second one is apologising. How often do you find yourself saying sorry in a work or business situation? The word sorry should only really be used when there's a definite need to apologise. Otherwise, again, you are making yourself sound less confident. You are making the other person think, is this person really sure what they're talking about? Or are they really going to be credible and deliver what I want? Can I really trust them? Or are they a bit weak? So avoid apologising unless it is absolutely necessary. There are other words you can use instead. And my third one is something that is more likely to be done by women than men, and that's uptalk. Uptalk is when you lift your voice at the end of a sentence. So even if you're making a statement, you're lifting your voice at the end and it makes it sound like a question. So my opinion on this matter is this. Makes it sound like you're asking a question. I believe we should do that. Makes you sound like you're not quite sure about what you're actually stating. So if that's part of your natural speech pattern, which it is for many people, then just have a listen to yourself and realise, what situations do I do that uptalk in? Is it when I'm feeling nervous? Is it when I'm in certain situations with certain people? And then have a listen to yourself. Record yourself on your phone is probably the easiest. Listen to yourself and practice making statements without that uptalk at the end of the statement. Then you'll sound more positive, more confident and more direct. And I guarantee you'll get better response to your statements. So if you'd like to learn more about how to communicate confidently, because I've had such fantastic feedback to all these videos I've been doing, I've decided to do a free Facebook Live training. And that's all going to be about communicating confidently and being confident in your career in 2018. It's going to take place in my Facebook group, which is Being a Confident Woman. And that's on Thursday, the 7th of December at 1 p.m. I'd love you to join me. So all you have to do is join my Facebook group, unless you're there already, and turn up on Thursday the 7th at 1 p.m. and I'll be there to share loads of valuable content with you. So if you'd really like to rock your career in 2018, you'd like to speak up and be visible, you'd like to be comfortable self-promoting, and you'd really like to get that pay rise or promotion you deserve, then join me for some free, really valuable content. Thursday the 7th at 1 p.m. in my Facebook group, Being a Confident Woman. Thanks for listening. This is Jo Painter of confidencecoachingforwomen.co.uk.